We just recently created and released a PUWER audit checklist, which is a helpful tool, I think we can put it down as, for people who are wanting to benchmark, essentially get a good grounding or understanding of how compliant their equipment is in the workplace.
Yes. So I suppose what's the purpose of it? Who have we geared it at?
We have geared it at, so it's for internal use, mainly, for people wanting to audit their own equipment, engineering managers, operations managers, safety managers, those sorts of people. Yep. It's not a short audit. It's not like 20 questions. I think it's 140.
Yeah, around
something like that. So it is holistic. It does cover everything, and it's not necessarily something you'd want to do in a one-er. But it does cover everything you need to know, or need to cover in order to pretty comprehensively decide whether your equipment is safe to use, compliant, going to put someone at risk, that sort of thing.
I think one of the people I just recalling kind of other jobs that I've had, other places that I've worked, and who gets involved in kind of doing these audits. Sometimes it's the case that a health and safety manager is like, oh, we've got this new piece of machinery. I'm thinking, a relatively small company here, relatively low risks. Okay, I'll caveat that. And they've got an apprentice and they know we've got to comply with PUWER. Can someone go and start auditing the machine shop, for example? And all the machines are relatively safe. They're all from, let's say, reputable suppliers. But the apprentice is probably then going to start Googling PUWER assessment checklists, aren't they? And hopefully they'll come across ours, and it'll give them a tool to be able to start, okay, we don't have anything in place at the moment, but we're going to run through this checklist. This covers all the questions and the requirements that are in the PUWER legislation. Now, obviously, there's going to be a gap in knowledge there. As we've kind of briefly chatted about previously, any PUWER checklist in and of itself is not going to do absolutely everything, but it is certainly going to be a helpful tool towards compliance. Yeah. So I hope that's useful.
Download it now. Here's the link.